What's up, people? I'm Tapping but you can call me Rams, so you can call me Cass. And I am your host on RamsPodCASS. Yes, sir.
The first time we talked to Elvis, he was like, hey guys, gotta pay for the feature.
How much was it?
It was like 2K.
You're not gonna give us like a freestyle or something.
It's kinda offensive.
I just want a ball. Brand new kicks. I need a whole lot of.
What's up, people? I'm Tapping but you can call me Rams, so you can call me Cass. And I am your host on RamsPodCASS. Yes, sir. RamsPodCASS. And my G, welcome to one of the special episodes with my boy Wav.Y. What's good, boy?
I'm good, my guy.
Hey, man. The Bunda was like, hey.
You know the vibes, my guy.
Hey, what I do remember the other day, dog. Tell the guys about the other day, dog. And it's like when the car, you have funny issues. Them in the day, I choose. That day was crazy.
That was crazy, dog. But the fact that we ended up pulling up,
that was
it's only nice thing.
But give them the story, dog. Plus, wasn't two there.
Nah, I was staying at the. Can I get into it? The accommodation, yeah.
Una salad, yeah. Choose boo. I got it, my shot.
So what went down was we chilling there, like when we like sort out booze, everything else. The only thing left is just to go to the place and fetch room tours and everything else, like
And you were performing that day.
Yeah, I was supposed to perform. Nah, man, shit. It's like 6. It was like 6 o'clock at the midnight. Oh man, hey, not midnight, dog.
yeah.
Afternoon vibes. Afternoon
Yeah.
vibes. So man, shit, hey, Mr. Bean, the Bean Mobile. That's what we call it. Skorokoronya. So whatever, that's the vibes, my guy. Car dies out on us. Hey, this nigga calls his white friend, dog. Pulls up with this other UJS car.
We
start next. Nothing's going on. Jump start, nothing. No man, it's like it's chai. Either we go home or not.
And I remember we even left the car, man. So
we left it at some dodgy place, bro. This hand is the hand that lives there has a gun and all that. Even turn out she's scared. Who's this? Nah, man. I'm like,
but with that experience, dog, I think we should focus more on you as an artist there, because you were performing that day, né? And I feel like it's one of the struggles still where most artists get to, encounter eventing when you don't have like a solid transport. I'm gonna use this. So how did that affect you as an artist? How did you feel in that moment, dog, realizing we're stranded, dog, the car, I can't go perform? How did that feel for you as an artist?
To be honest, me as an artist, when it comes to performances and all that, I'm not always on that scene, It's more like I prefer chilling, laid back. There's people who are outgoing like that, who prefer being out there, But for me, it was more like, hey, yo, why not? Like, maybe this one time I could perform so people can see me out there. Because more of the time, I'd go out, and if my friends don't say my name, people would be like, they don't know.
Exactly. Even the first time we met up, like, this is Wav.Y.
So I was like, oh, Wav.Y.
That guy changed.
Everything changed when they got with his Wav.Y. So it was like, can I get into that now? I didn't normally post pictures also. So it's more like people don't even carve who Wav.Y. is.
But
so I was like, performance wise, hey man, why not? Like, cause it was gonna be a large ass crowd. So I was like, so let's show him face for once.
But let's start from the top, bro. You were not always Wav.Y. How do you pizza?
So right there's name though.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing where I got it from, where it derived from Aries at the time, which was AC for me. So that phase passed so quickly because I was like, no ways I'm keeping this name.
It wasn't you, dog.
It wasn't me. Because it was at a stage where James was telling me, I gotta find the name that solidifies me as an artist.
Exactly.
Like puts me out there that I'm the only one with this name. And which wasn't the case when it came to Wav.Y. I just claimed it as I'm the better out of all the Wav.Ys I've heard of, So that's what solidified me as the Wav.Y.
So there were other Wav.Ys.
There's a lot of Wav.Ys.
A lot of waves.
It's just that when you say Wav.Y, I'm maybe the first person that comes to their mind. Exactly. I'm the one who solidified the name.
Tell me about that thing that happened with the other guy in the Wav.Y.
I mean, it wasn't even that big of a deal. It was more like I was willing to change my name because I was like, he was the one first with it,
Yeah.
But then James were like, nah, bro, just keep it going.
Yeah.
Eventually, that's what ended up happening.
Yeah, but do you feel like, you know, a name, like a stage name, you know, gives people the type of artist that you are, Kappa, will determine the type of artist that you're going to become? Like, for an example, like you changed your name from Racy, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
So now using that name Racy, it's not the artist. It's not gonna represent me as an artist, right? So do you feel for a name plays an important role in the artist that you become, the artist that you give people?
Yeah, I truly believe that's how it be. Because I know a person, you know, like he's like low key big now, you know. It's my cousin in a way, so it's Cholo, his name. So he went from being sad boy Cholo, which was a phase he went through, where he was making just sad boy songs, you know. So the name actually portrays you out there, you know, or it just puts you out there. If I'm wavy, expect my verses to be wavy. It's just like that, you know. Because that's what even kept me going on with the name. Because every time I put out a verse, it was always on something like, yo, wavy, yo, it's going down on the song, you know. Like I make songs nice, you know. This is my verse only. Like I'm not saying that the song I hopped on was bad. It was just like, I was the last touch to the song. Stuff like that.
I sing on the cake.
You know. Because you just need that, dog. It's the same as when a person hits you up on something like, hey, dog, I know you march this song. Because he knows you. He's like, nah, though. He's the last piece I need for this song. So it's more or less, I always delivered in that case.
Nah, respect. Let's start from the top, bro. How you got introduced to the hip-hop, you know. Why did you choose to do hip-hop? Because if I listen to you, bro, this bro can hop on R&B just like that, bro. Give me some Giveon shit. Oh, so how did you get introduced to the music in general? How did you decide for what's like, I want to do this, bro?
To be honest, it started like grade 8 when I applied here in Welcome. I went to this art school in Val, BPA, Wav.Y S1EP6. So it was more like when I got there, it was more like art school. It wasn't more or less private, but when it comes to how many learners are there, I'd say it was private because there weren't a lot of learners. Like 500 max. So Shapo, when I got there were subjects like singing, music and stuff, all that. There were like subjects, you know, if you were an artistic person, you'd want to be there until you finish, you know. Yeah,
but before you continue, I'm curious, bro. So it's your parents, but did you choose to go there?
It was a choice of mine. It was like my cousin went to that school. So I was like, nah, I want to try it out, you know, try something different. Because, I mean, I could have stayed in Welcome, but, you know, you got to experience something else at some point in your life. So
it was more of an experience rather than a choice. I want to do this because I want to pursue this. It was more of like
at the time, it was more experience. I wasn't into like rapping and everything else.
Yeah.
I only got into it when I got there, when I met gens who were like rapping and stuff like that. At the time, I was the supporter. I was like, hey, yo.
Something on my mouth.
So it was more like that. Then I started like writing on my own, you know, like at home when I'm chilling. It was just like, write down what I kind of get in bars, a few bars. At the time, it was whack as hell. Like when I read them back now, when I go onto my
still have them?
Nah, dog. It was on it was on the other 4. So Shapo, when I read it back, I'm like, hey. Dog, are you serious? Is this what you were writing at that time, dog? Okay, one time of it. I don't want to say all the whack niggas right now are gonna get better, but at some point, practice makes perfect, Jen. Okay, stuff like that, dog.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect. You don't start off like proper.
Yeah.
Because that's what I got, you know. If I only started like grade 11 or something, I wouldn't have been as big as I am right now, you know. Like numbers wise, it wouldn't even be corresponding. Though. It would be like, who's this nigga now?
Okay, so you go to the art school, ne? After going to the art school, that's when you discover the music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What happens after?
I mean, I had to leave because I was homesick. I was like, I can't stay here, you know. So I went back. After I came back, the same situation. I found out niggas this side still rap, you know.
Yeah.
So because the transition from primary to high school is different.
Very different.
You meet a lot of new faces, people with different mindsets and all that.
Fine honeys also, though.
Can't say the same for HTS beats, man. But yeah, dog. But yeah, you meet a lot of new people, though. And more or less you do stuff for like the recognition, you know. You want to be known in your school and stuff.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
So sharp. When I got to Gem, it was more like, it was chill for like the first year I got there. Because it was more like I was scheming the brew I came from primary with, you know. So he wasn't necessarily into that scene. Then, you know, I eventually made more friends that were into that. Then I hopped in with him. His name was Shades. So I hopped in the scene with him. Then he eventually left it. Then I was solo dolo. Yeah.
Did you get that though? I was solo dolo. It's the lingo point. Yeah.
It just comes with the rap thing. Just gotta adapt.
Yeah. So solo dolo. So now tell me, I get when you started, like when you got into the industry, it was you and Shades, right? So nearly two, right? Starting this whole thing. So now that you're alone, bro, how Shades has left. How was the experience different? How was the treatment different? What was different about you just being alone?
I mean, at the time when I first started going solo, it was more like I want to leave this thing, you know, because I don't see a reason why I should be going on when a brew that I was rolling with was like, nah, though, this is not it, you know. So sharp, but then he was like, nah, though, keep it pushing, because between me and you, though, you have the higher chances of making it out.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, dog, I'm gonna keep it pushing. There's a lot of brews that were on my case, so I'm like, don't leave, dog. Just keep it pushing. So I was like, okay, dog, I'm gonna do it for y'all. Which isn't something you should do as a person, but okay, I'm gonna say thanks to the brews.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're an entertainer, dog. Yeah. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're producing, with about. So if people like whatever you're giving them, then it's a sign that we should continue giving it to them. Yeah.
Because at the time, I was losing the patience, you know, for plays and everything else.
But you're in high school, though.
The fact that I'm in high school. The fact that I'm in high school.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be getting the plays, though, because I know people that side. So mind you, when you're in class with like 50 people and your daily plays are like 20.
We're confused.
Yeah, you're confused. I'm in the same class with you. What's going on? No. But nah, eventually these plays started getting in, you know, and I was like, okay. Because there's even a song where I said it like, went from getting 10 plays in a month to hitting a kid like it ain't even nothing. It's something like that.
Okay.
Because I get, like, in 6 months, I'd hit 500 max. Now, man, 6 months, it's like 3, 7, 5K.
Hey, man, I'm hitting 500 6 months.
It's a start.
Hey,
you know?
But push it.
I bet from mine to yours is a different scene, dog. You got like, you know, you two Charles data, my guy. So people, so I'd say to you that people who are watching your shit right now, those are the real ones, my guy.
Respect.
Those are the real ones. The ones that watch your shit right now.
Shout out. So okay, Sharpo, you're doing it alone, right?
Oh yeah.
It's okay. So when do you start realizing for what's again, this is actually working out? All this time, Nintsigile patient, you know, pushing, being consistent, you know, I'm starting to get the numbers. When did you start realizing for what's again, my numbers are picking up?
I say it was after the song with Elvis, dog.
Yeah. How did that song come about?
That was when like play started getting in. The song came about was like the late stages of me going to my old producer.
Do you know the song, dog? I don't know the song.
Hey, what's the song called?
Nah, we'll find it. We'll find it. Yeah.
But it's in my emails, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my emails. So Sharpo, it was at the latest stages of me going to that producer, cause it wasn't easy coughing up $300 every time to go record a song.
It was $100.
$300 for a song every time. So
when was this? 2018, 2017?
Yeah, more or less G10, like.
Yeah, when was that? 2019?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was 2019. And I'm over 50. It's about the day.
Yeah,
it was 2019.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was more or less around that time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I went to the studio, recorded this one. I was with Bongo at the time, though.
300.
Yeah.
How much do you charge?
80, dog.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
My show, we went to there, dog, and I'm going there with Bongo. Every time I like going there, I was writing that song. So I was like, nah, dog, this one is the one, you know. So I recorded it, dog. He helped me out with the vocals like proper. That was
Bongo.
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 Yeah.
Oh.
And Bongo as well.
Oh, okay.
So shout Bongo was like Bongo and then the support system at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
After Shades decided to step back.
Bongo was your manager.
At the time it was just like bro stuff, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So Shapo, he goes with me there, we record the song. After hearing it, we're like, yo, this is fire.
Yeah, plus the equipment is proper.
So Shapo, after recording it, Shapo, I go back home. Bongo sends it to Elvis. So, Elvis is like, hey, yo, what the fuck is this? You know, let me hop on. You know? So Bru is excited. He sends it back to me. He sends like the screenshot back to me. He's like, hey, Baba, can I get my Elvis wants to hop on? Create a slot. I'm like, okay.
And Elvis was big at that time.
Yeah, it was big at the time.
Yeah.
So
he had a song like on Channel O and stuff, dog. It was.
Oh, yeah. Because at the time, I was like, yo, dog, this is gonna put me on, you know.
Yeah.
Sharp. We eventually hit Stu together and stuff like that. At the time, when I heard Elvis over Sharp, was gonna hop on. I swear I rewrote my verse 5 times. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get bodied on my own song.
Yeah.
So Sharp, I mean, the only boring thing about that was I'd had to leave the Stu with my verse recorded and he record after.
Yeah. Now you don't know.
It's kind of like what Nasty C said when he said he'd body J. Cole.
Yeah.
If J. Cole wrote the first verse, you know.
Yeah.
So it was more like the case, and I was like, what's okay? So whatever. Thought I wrote what I feel like is the best I could put out at the time.
Yeah.
So sure, I just left it at that. Maverick, it wasn't as easy getting that feature, dog. Because the first time we talked to Elvis, he was like, hey guys, gotta pay for the feature.
How much was it?
It was like 2K. 2K. 1K to 2, dog.
Yeah.
So we were like, nah, dog. So whatever, dog. Just lose it, you know.
But considering the fact that, you know, me being a fair person, considering the fact that this person, so he had like a music video on Channel O. I don't think it was then. Was it then though?
It wasn't then.
It was then.
It was like
it was before then.
It was before like I think he had recently dropped the tape after.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I can tell you about the music scene, dog. Most of these big niggas with Lucas and Big Blackie and all that, I can tell you one thing, they don't pay each other for verses and all that.
Oh,
it's more or less of a scene now. I fucks with you. Oh wait, let's do it, you know. Cause that's what I got from my cousin. He's like, dog, pay for a feature. It's not always the case, you know. If the person doesn't fuck with you like that, just meet him at the top. It's just like that.
Okay, but this was before this person
yeah.
Okay, now that Oman Beatty, he fucks with you, did you still pay?
Nah, at the time it was like free, dog.
Oh.
When he said let me hop on, that's like me telling a simple producer when he sends me a beat, hey dog, I can do this, you know. He doesn't necessarily charge me to hop on. It's just like,
but how long he said?
Yeah, the first time I hit him up, it was before I even came up with the concept for the song.
Oh, okay.
So sharp,
yeah,
charging this thing.
Okay, so now you start hitting numbers.
Yeah.
Hey, what was your first K?
Which song was this one? It was a song with my cousin.
Yeah, it's about, 5'7", dog. A K is it's like a big thing, dog.
Even my bro goes crazy over it still, you know.
Yeah.
It's just that the quality sucks, so I can't necessarily just put it out there again. You know?
Yeah.
It was a song called Lucia. So at the time, that was when I was like, yo, now I'm starting to hit K's. And the bro believed in me at the time. He was like, hey, dog, you're gonna run Falcon.
Your cousin?
Yeah. He's like, hey, dog, you're gonna run Falcon, dog. I'm like, okay,
okay,
I see you.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Ever since then, it's been going upwards. So I've been standstill.
But like one of the most, biggest songs that you have has to be Flex, right?
Yeah.
There was Maverick Mono. There was Shenge. Who else was there?
There was Maverick Shenge. That was just us.
Yeah.
It was just
who was the producer?
At the time, it was Steez who orchestrated the vocals and everything else.
Okay. So how did that song come about?
I mean, it's been a song I had, you know, like, you know, when you keep something boxed up on some vibes and I can make the song better, you know. So that was like the case. So sharp, I kept it boxed up. Then Bongo sent it to Kanima Shenge. He was like, no, dog, I gotta.
Bongo was the manager now.
Yeah.
Dope.
He was like, hey man, let me send it to Shenge. Let's see if he can hop on, you know. Because he played it to him at a groove, you know. Even time I didn't go there. I didn't necessarily feel groove at the time.
Yeah.
It was more like I want to be inside, dog.
Yeah, no solo coffee still.
You gotta meet y'all niggas. What you mean, dog? So I had to adapt. She must know, bro. She must know.
I will continue.
So sharp, bro. Now you played it to him at Grove. He texts me like the next morning. He tells me, hey dog, I met up with Shenge here, you know, played him the songs. It was like, hey dog, he's down to work, you know. So at the time I already knew Mav. So sharp, bro. Then we orchestrated everything, got Mav on it, got Shenge on it, sent the vocals to Steezy, then
became a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
now,
when it dropped, it was like my breakthrough. That was like the skyrocket.
Yeah. I don't wanna then I started knowing you got that song, though. Yeah. But anyway, tell me talk to me about Maverick first. Your relationship with Maverick, because you said and I'll come by a Jew or something. Kappa, you're already a Jew. What's
I
that?
mean, he's left the scene, like he's more or less like side now.
Yeah.
He's not into the scene as we were at the start, you know.
Yeah.
So Shabu, the case with him is that how we linked up is because of Bongo as well. So can I get big ups to Bongo for linking me up with all these brews? You know?
Yeah.
Like I must stay thankful for that. So Shabu met up with Mav for the first time, and we already clicking, though. We were time now, like, no awkward vibes.
Yeah.
Like I'd stay in the room with him without him Bongo, and we'd be like, gang, you know. Yeah.
Kind of sassy.
Stay in the room. No, you like, you know, Jen goes out to smoke, you know. Yeah. So sharp, we chill, we kick it. Like it was like recording vibes, you know.
Yeah.
So sharp, it wouldn't feel awkward. It felt like I've known this group for the longest now. You
Connected.
Know? Yeah. So that's what actually brought us closer, and music wise also, because it was like, hey dog, the vibes are now between me and you. There's no
complement each other also.
Yeah. So it was like, what I can't do, he does, you know. Stuff like that.
So now talk to me about now. What's happening now, how he's left the scene and stuff.
I mean, dog, everybody has their own path in life, dog. Like, you do something as a means of finding out if it's the way you want to move, you know.
Oh, weird.
So he did rap. He's like, nah.
We have a promo, dog. Do you want to repeat it? It's a promo, dog.
Yeah.
And you're going to use it as like a promo, what you just said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, okay. So now he's no longer doing music, now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you've worked with a lot of people in the industry, 057 industry, right?
Yeah.
We have Shenge, we have Steezy, we have Slayer. Then, who from what you've done, Lebona, would you say this person is the one? In terms of like, you prefer working Lebona more, but you enjoy working Lebona more?
I'd say Slayer, dog.
Oh, yeah. So special about Slayer.
I mean, Slayer has this thing of accommodating you as a person, you know. And time out, if you want this type of beat, he's there, you know.
Producer.
Yeah, the producer is like top notch, you know. That's why even Shenge is buds with the brew, you know. Get time out, hey dog, I can go fat with Slayer. And I'm not even talking down on Steezy. It's just that Slayer's the person I prefer, because Steezy and Shenge have their own movement going on.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily fit me in the picture.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, yo, dog, I'm a keep it a bug. Fucks with what y'all doing, but it's not necessarily what I can be involved in.
Yeah, Slayer accommodates you as an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you enjoy working with Slayer more?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he like your established like producer, like when you hit it big, which is like Stickly and stuff? What's happening with the relationship?
I mean, if he's down, for sure. Because now it's more like half and half. It's half Shang, it's half me, you know.
Yeah.
Going to So
whichever makes it first.
Whichever makes it first. Like, but I don't think that's like the case.
Yeah.
Even if, let's say Shang makes it first, which seems like the most likely out of us two, because I'm chilled out on it right now.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to move to that side to Jersey, so I can push proper. But at the time now, I feel like I'm putting my money on Shenge making it first, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that, hey, folks are gonna forget me when they make it. Just that Slayer's gonna be there, but not as much, cause you know he's gonna have to accommodate Schengen more because hey,
Yeah, I
brother,
understand.
they're bringing in money now and stuff like that. So it's like I'm cool with that. They bruise at the end of the day.
You have like a very distinct sound, dog, considering like what most people are doing around here, dog. Yours is more romantic, dog. Like you got that vibe about you, how it's a music, dog. You know, how you like moaning and shit.
What you talking about? This shit. You see now, you making me sauce.
Hardy. Alright, cool. You got like that Spanish guitar going on, you know. You like referencing like Spanish terms.
The
What's
thing
with that?
was with that was like I'm not putting shade on niggas who rap in Zulu and stuff like that. Like Vernek is dope as hell. Just that I'm not Zulu, I'm not Cause and stuff like that. So necessarily rapping like that is gonna sound unnatural for me. So I'd rather sound unnatural rapping in a language that not many people know, like Spanish, you know.
Oh, okay.
So sound unnatural, but in my own way.
Hey, okay.
So I got to the Spanish terms and learned a little bit of Spanish. Then I always.
Can you speak Spanish? Yeah.
I wouldn't say speak it like per se. Like if you say I should write a verse, it's gonna take a while. But
Google Translate that.
Because like the terms I have in my head, I just tend to forget like what they mean after some time. You know?
Okay, but now talk to me about your sound. How are you able to incorporate other people into your sound? Because when you make a song, it says wavy, it says Spanish what that vibe you got going on. But at the same time, you're able to accommodate people like Oreo Dog, like hard trappers, people like that. How are you able to do that?
I mean, I put it like this: if I'm the one to orchestrate a song, it's gonna sound Spanish. If you're another person like Oreo, he's trapping. So the other time when he sent me a beat and his vocals on it, he was like, "Can you do something?" You know. So I was like, "Sure, I can accommodate you. I don't just do one thing, you know. Go, I can hop into R&B, cause I can get into my feelings.
Hey.
I can be savage.
Yeah.
I can." How can I say this? I can be toxic on songs, you know, all of that. I can do all of that.
So you wouldn't say your sound has like a specific criteria or something?
If I'm hopping on other people's songs, like I can do anything you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Besides sing.
You have a sudden eh?
Besides sing, I cannot sing for shit.
But you try, dog.
Yeah, I try.
He tries, dog.
But there's no song out where I'm singing. That's the point. Okay, people have songs where I'm singing. It's like, hey, dog, listen to this, man. You know, it's not on some like, hey, I'm dropping this. No ways.
Okay. But talk to me about your sudden interest in Afrobeats, because you have a new project, right? I have the name Veni Vidi Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered, right?
Yeah.
You have like different sounds more.
Yeah,
I think there's,
that was when I was
trap soul.
showcasing.
There's
Showcasing what I can do. You know?
What's the sudden interest in Afrobeats, and how does Afrobeats, become part of hip hop in your vision?
I mean, for me, it was more like I was trying to accommodate hands as well when I make songs, you know, because when you go hard, it's niggas, you know, niggas are gonna be like, yo, what the fuck, you know? Yeah, you know. Then you need like a song where a hand can shake waist to, you know, once again. So I saw like, nah, though, I know a lot of hands that fuck with Afro, you know. Yeah. So why not try it? Turns out the hand, one of them fucks with it like properly. She sent me like videos, gang videos of her dancing to it. Then she was like, I should pass the gate to it. I'm like, dog, go. Dog, I'm expecting you to move the waist, dog. I'm like, what the fuck, you know? But it was all jokes, because me and that hand is like gang, you know? Like I fucks with her heavy, so it was more like it was jokes at the time. So
but it wasn't always gay.
I mean, dog, as a jet, my guy, there's no way you're gonna see a hand attractive and be like, hey, I'm gonna make this one my friend. Nah, no ways, dog. Unless you gay like that. It was this hand that actually fucked with, and I was like, nah, dog, I go to the ends of the earth with this hand. So, nah, dog, what the fuck you asking me that for? Cause I would tell you if it didn't fall off, or not necessarily fall off. She vied here, or so I was like, nah, dog.
Yeah, but think about it, dog. She's gonna see you money, and then she's gonna be like, yeah, man, on a public platform.
Nah, dog, I can't do that. Nah.
No,
you
wait.
move on as a person, you meet new hands.
Hey. So talk to me about this new project that you did. We released it early this year, ne? Yeah. I came, I saw, I conquered, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now tell me, why did you decide to use I came, I saw, I conquered? Because to me, when someone says I came, I saw, I conquered, bro, it sounds like they're leaving. Get out there.
I don't wanna lie. That was like my kudos to the welcome scene, you know. It was like, hey, we're too. I came here, I saw everything else, I conquered. It's time to move, you know.
Doing bigger and better things.
Yeah. Cause I don't know, dog. Even the blues and welcome that are into this industry, they know, nah, dog. You're not going anywhere, staying here, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You're not going anywhere, staying here. Like, there's love in there, but it's just not enough if you're trying to make it. So yeah, that was like me just saying kudos to the scene.
So it wasn't necessarily you saying bye to the whole industry, but just 057.
Yeah, at the time.
What's changed?
Because there was a time I actually put out on my Insta. I was like, hey guys, it's no longer wavy, I'm crossing it out, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I saw
the
that.
rap scene, you know?
Yeah, you told me about it, ne? Yeah, what happened?
I mean, I was gone, but you know, dog, producers keep coming. Also, like, hey, Fitz, I got this beat, dog.
Yeah.
Hop on it. So it was like, what's I gain, dog? Let me just do this favor for niggas, you know? Sharp, like, get them plays and all that. Sharp.
But talk to me about that phase, bro, that you were going through. Or now, you went through that before. But when you were going through that, it was a matter of lack of patience and the fact that, you know, you were not getting the results. Now you're in the space, dog. You're on the stage, you gov, people are fucking with you, right? And then when you're like, no, I say feel this thing. What was going on in your head? What influenced you to end up saying, for I'm not feeling this anymore?
Yeah, I'd say it was more like, I felt like this wasn't for me, you know. At that point, I was like, nah, dog, I could do something else, you know. I want to put my effort into something else, stuff like that.
But you're getting the results.
Yeah,
it's not like,
I mean,
it's okay.
Go ahead. Besides results, it was just like I sat down on myself. I was like, do I really want to keep doing this? You know, is this really what I want to be doing? At the end of the day, like, am I willing to take sacrifices for this shit? Which I came to the conclusion of I was not. You know, I was like, nah, I ain't in love with that. You know,
at that time, right?
Like now, this is when I posted on my Insta. That was like the realization. I was like, nah, dog, this is not what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm not willing to take risks for this rap thing. So it's chat. You know, if there's no love, you can't do anything else. You know.
So do you think it's love that's missing?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's missing, but it doesn't show itself. It's like me saying to a person I love you, but I don't show it.
Talk to me. Is it the love from you, Kappa, the love from the people you're giving the music to?
I get love every day for songs, though. Okay, I wouldn't even question the people who fucks with me.
So it was more of you.
It was just more of me not feeling in love with the game, you know? Just more like, nah, dog, are you sure you want to do this, you know? Yeah,
so,
like, nah.
Me, you know, just digesting this whole thing, right? Because now it's not a way, dog, right? Me digesting this whole thing, it all goes back to you performing in a way, right? Because you haven't really performed that much, right?
Yeah.
From the Mzeni days and stuff, right?
Like performances.
Exactly. You don't like performances.
Yeah.
Have you performed before?
Yeah.
But you don't like performances.
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes back to that, Jorge. This person now, is it because they're not fully experiencing what it's like to be a rapper, an upcoming rapper? Is it because you're not fully doing what every single upcoming rapper is doing, that you feel for what's again? I don't have love for this thing anymore.
It's not even like that. I know bros that, you know, like, they don't perform as much. They don't do that much, but they love this thing, dog. And now he wake up, couple 3 just to write a song because he came to him and I'm like, nah, dog. I gotta put this into something, you know. Also, it be from a producer. Do it, you know. Go and see and So I know people like that. For me, it was just more like it's been something I've been thinking about, or something like, am I really trying to do this, you know? Even after experiencing the love, even going out and getting different treatment because I'm wavy.
Yeah, you got dog. Remember that day? I was so sad the other day, dog. Yo, this other day we with the hard novel, right? And then I'm like, hey wavy, I'm like, hey wavy, I wanted to say something here. And then the son is like, hey wavy, I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, okay, Sansaya wavy. I'm like, whoa, what's happening?
Like, it's different, dog.
Yeah, I'm light skinned, what's happening? Anyway,
yeah, like the love is different though. I'd go out and people know it's wavy. Like I'd like the attention, you know. Then it was just more like, it's whatever, you know. At this point, it's like,
you still feel the same way.
Yeah, though I go out and people know I'm wavy.
No, I'm saying like, Linoji, do you still feel what I get? I don't have love for this thing anymore.
Not as much, like, cause I slowly got back into it after persuasion from Slayer and other bros. They were like, nah, dog, you can't just leave, you know, with Sasuke and everything else. They were like, hey, dog, keep it pushing, you know. They sent me stuff, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Cause I mean, the other thing was when I get into that, I'd hear a song on the statuses. Cause I talk with a lot of bros that know they're rappers and stuff like that. So I'd hear a song, I'm like, yo, I could fuck this up, you know. When you see it, then I'd hop on, it'd be like that. It was kind of like me reigniting it by remembering that, dog, this is you,
I'm
you know.
wavy,
Oh wait. So yeah.
Okay, so now, dog, things just got like mail and stuff. This bro living, but anyway, talk to me. So we won't be getting any projects anytime soon. Maybe features, but not.
A project for me, nah, not anytime soon. I'm trying to find my sound and, in a way, relay what I've been feeling for the past few months in a song, you know, so people can actually gov where I'm coming from and not necessarily just be on some like, hey, though, you just can't leave, you know. Because normally when a person is like that, he doesn't necessarily gov what's going on for you to want to leave. And it's not like you can necessarily tell him what's going on.
Oh, so you want to put this whole thing into song?
Yeah, make it content so people can digest it and gov proper what's going on.
Yeah.
Know?
Because I'm confused,
like, as an artist, that's how you should relay things. You can't just be posting stuff like announcements on Insta and stuff like that.
Yeah, Marsh.
Yeah, just put it out in the song. Though.
Yeah. Okay, and I was gonna ask you any upcoming projects. Okay, let's say, so you say no to Farama Yamash is not necessarily you like leaving the music scene. It's more of like, you know, you're taking a pause, something doesn't feel right. Yeah. And then when you do come back, you will explain what's happening.
Explain what happened and all that.
So this is the last project,
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I was gonna ask dog for everybody, do you have any upcoming projects? Maybe Munna.
Don't straight.
Okay, so
time will tell, my guy.
When you do come back, right?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I don't know when you're gonna come back. Moment next year. I get you said you're gonna go to Josie. You also want to operate and stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now, who would you like to see yourself working with?
I mean, it's blues that I don't think a lot of people know. You know, it's blues that I generally fucks with on my side. It's Kada, it's Yuang. Okay, Yuang's gone at this point, but hey man, if it happens, it happens. I should listen to Yuang. Those are like the two top boys.
I know the Skanja dog.
Yeah, but those are like the two top boys I want to work with. Dog. They're on there. I'll see what goes on.
That's in like people that we know. Who would you like to see yourself working with? Mainstream.
Like mainstream wise. I don't even think I want to work with anyone mainstream, though. Like, nah. I don't fucks with anyone mainstream besides Nasty or Aries.
Yeah. No Casper, no AKA.
Nah, I don't want to work with those bros. Yeah. Like, I fuck with them.
No Blackie.
Okay, yeah. Maybe Blair or something, a Blackie, man.
Yeah.
But besides those kind of gay, like those are new cats, you know.
Oh, do you mean like niggas that have been doing it for a while?
Niggas that have been doing it for a while, I'm not interested, you know. Like I feel like their time is up, by the way.
True.
Their
Okay.
time is gone.
Okay, yo.
I'm just being me, I'm dog. Cause the niggas that still got it is more or less Aries and Nasty that are like been in the game for like a moment now.
Yeah.
But these other cats, I dog.
Okay, let's say international here.
Internationally would be R&B artists. Like I don't want to lie, dog.
Okay.
It would be Guma, kind of game Ellie Sostre. That's like trap soul wise. Can I give maybe Brand? That's like if I make it big proper, dog. But yo,
Yeah, but you gonna.
hey, man's got a dream, dog.
Yeah.
If your dreams don't scare you, you ain't dreaming enough.
Yeah. Okay, so I have this new a game that we played, dog. Yeah, it's called My Opinion Matters. The last time we did it, dog, niggas got like heated, got this whole piano and hip hop thing. So I'm not gonna ask about that, dog. So I want you to give me 3 things, Babo. So we can complete that a sentence, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I say to you, she's a 10 if, right? And then we won't find like 3 things. But then she's a 10 if she does this, she's a 10 if she. Babo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then there's 2 more. Your opinion based on those things.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's start with the first one. She's a 10 if.
She has bunda. I'm not gonna shy away from it, dog. She's a 10 if she's crazy over me. That's like it's a must, you know.
Yeah.
Can't be dating a nonchalant hunt, dog.
Yeah.
No ways.
Mm.
And she's a 10 if. How can I put this, dog? It's goofy. Yeah.
Yeah, goofy boy.
She has to be goofy.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm goofy.
Oh, yeah. Is there anyone that's like goofy right now?
I mean, I have a heart, dog. Well,
Yeah, Jima.
nah, dog. Little shot stay in a country. That niggas are crazy outside.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the second one. People that sleep with socks.
Crazy. It's simple, dog. I can't do that. Can I get when was the last time I complained, dog? I was like, I tried sleeping with socks on. Dog, I woke up at 3. I was like, no ways.
You wanna know
These things
something
gotta
crazy,
come.
dog? I sleep with socks on, dog.
Nah, you crazy as well.
You do that? I do.
I'm not gonna shy away from it, gents. Y'all are crazy.
Hey, but what's
That
wrong with
shit's
socks,
uncomfortable
dog?
as fuck, dog. I gotta feel my blankets through my toes.
Hey,
Listen
what
to
about?
Nah, man, I'm rubbing on cotton. Nah, I gotta feel my blankets, my guy.
Nah, do you have a problem with socks, dog?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah?
True, I go to bed with socks, then take them off.
In bed.
In bed.
Hey, dog. Me,
Yeah,
I don't have a
when
problem.
when the legs warm up sharp, I understand that. But sleeping through the whole night, dog, I'd have nightmares. I'd have nightmares, my guy. Yo,
Okay. Horoscopes.
I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I'm not like.
Then I tried looking it up.
Dog. I mean, if a girl says it and she's like, we're compatible, always, my guy, I'm gonna look into it. I'll be like, I mean, it's game, dog.
Yeah.
But for me, just coming out in jail, nah, no ways.
Yeah, it's not you.
Yeah.
Okay. So last thing I think like I'm interested in is what are you trying to give the world, dog?
I mean, at this point, when it comes to just music that people can focus with, like relate to and all that. When it comes to like when I hop into it on the R&B scene, it's more like something niggas
You're interested in R&B,
would
ne?
go through, you know. Yeah, but this thing is, R&B wise, I'm not necessarily a person who make up a story, you know. I want to go through something, talk about it. Yeah, so that's why I don't have a lot of songs.
Fingers crossed, goofy girly. Makes you go through something.
Like I have songs that are a little bit sharp. that just need touching up and like proper stuff. Then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna release this one. How people receive it. Because that's how you do when you're hopping onto a new sound. You don't just release a full-on project about it. You just slowly hop into it, you know.
See how people take
the
it.
reception.
But I feel like we already have like a R&B idea going.
Yeah.
There's certain songs you're like, yeah, this one. Yeah.
If I tried R&B, You stay on this moony shit.
Okay, so that's so that's what you're trying to give the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey man, it's been a pleasure, dog.
Oh wait,
You're not gonna give us like a freestyle or something.
It's kind of offensive to some people, but always, you know, it's kind of like it was a song I scratched in a way.
Yeah.
Or it was a slay. It was like recent stuff. Because normally, as a rapper, you get a lot of feature requests, so it's not every time you be like
busy boys.
Nah, that's not even like that. It's more like you be like, nah, dog, I'm not gonna hop on this song. And then you stall because you're trying to be nice until like the blue says, hey dog, never mind. And like that's like what you be hoping for.
Delay and shit.
Yeah, but then they get beachy about it dog. But yeah, this is how the thing goes, man.
Yeah. Hey man, but we have to close up, dog.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Oh, you're giving me the freestyle. Danko. Okay.
Oh, you're some bug that know niggas on famous shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Definitely, you bought
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you're some bug that know niggas on famous shit. On some petty tip. Tryna fuck with me. Don't know who you think you is. Leave you right out on fitty shit. Couple goons with me. Go. Nah, cut that whole shit. Wait, cut that whole thing.
Hey, man, it's been a pleasure having you here, and I feel like there was a lot of people that wanted to know what was going on, and I appreciate you sharing the story and just explaining what's happening and what's gonna happen in the coming times. I really appreciate you putting hey man. Okay, give us a shot, but
you know I got you. Except when you leave my face. I'll show you at the end of the video.
Hey yo man, it's been a pleasure man having Wavy here. Make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time your boy drops. Hey yo man, catch you on the flip side.